think this museum is really important, both telling the whole story of the military dictatorship and also the stories of the ones who were disappeared, they were never found. And you can still see that Chile suffers a lot when it fights for its rights, and it always hits the weakest.
How is it to travel around the world 2023 being a Russian with a Russian passport?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's I think for Russia or for any like country where the government isn't a true democracy, it's like people have to disassociate themselves from the country at some point. So it's like I feel like being a Russian, it just has a different meaning than like being an American, for example. I feel like in America, the values, the government, the economy, everything is kind of is like dancing to one song, like to one music. It's like all based on the same ideas. I'm as far from the Russian like states people as most people are in Europe. Like I have very little association with them. And I think luckily most people understand that. So I don't think I've ever felt at a disadvantage for like being Russian or like representing the Russian government.
We are walking in an area called Barrio Lastaria, which is filled with beautiful colors and a lot of art. And we met this photographer / artist who took a lot of pictures under the demonstrations some years ago here in Santiago. And he is so kind that he took us to his gallery, which is in a restaurant, where he's showing off and selling his picture. And then he told us a lot about the history behind these very important pictures, now art.
¿Por qué querías sacarlos tú?
Soy artista gráfico, entonces tengo que estar ahí y dejar una imagen impresa para dar cuenta de lo que pasó acá en Chile.
Para no olvidar.
Para no olvidar, así es. Esto es para no olvidar y para que no se vuelva a repetir. Claro.
¿Cómo fue ser joven durante las manifestaciones de 2019?
Al menos yo participé en hartas de las movilizaciones, como que vine muchas veces acá al centro a marchar, como muy en modo pacífico yo al menos. Y igual era bacán como que se sentía como algo como de esperanza, así como de que algo iba a cambiar. Como que en algún momento se sentía como que la gente tenía mucha fuerza. Y es una de las pocas veces en las que se ha entendido un poco la causa, porque en otras manifestaciones como que participan solo los estudiantes. Y esta era como una de las primeras veces igual que se veía como gente más adulta participando también. Y eso encontraba yo que era como lo más lindo.
Fue el momento de expresarse, de la gota que rebasó el vaso, de los 30 pesos del metro.
This city doesn't stop giving us things now after after a whole day of being guided around by two Chilean people, we bumped into this public concert with Beethoven. What was the name of the orchestra?
La Filarmónica de Santiago.
And think they're really, really good. They've practiced a bit, so now let's listen to the concert and enjoy the music. And good night, Santiago.
Fuera final como which has the night that brought everything boy, beautiful girl, dancing for joy and you can swerve shades of delight, Coco, you, rich as the night, Afro blue. We answer face to face, unrelating amazing. Think love is swift and sway away to something you have played.
Sophia? Sophia? See, yes. After a long week in Santiago, how will you summarize?
I think we have experienced a lot. We have been to all the big or all the nice viewpoints I think this city has. Like we've been to 3 very nice viewpoints. We have also been meeting a lot of people, like both people that we have lived with and people that we have met kind of on the street or on different occasions, that we have made really good friends with off. What do you think?
No, I think Santiago was amazing. All the pictures will show how amazing it was. And now I'm just thankful and looking forward to our next destination, which you'll probably see in a couple of days. So see you then.